Good afternoon, gentlemen. My name's Thomasina out of Philly. Mr. Odom, I saw you give the wave, Team Philly right there. I'm loving you both in the show. I'm hooked. They hooked me with the theme song when they mentioned that Central Park used to be that African-American village that we don't talk about. I'm like, sold. I'm in. And I love the music. How much of the show was recorded in isolation or with cast members? And did you have any leeway to ad-lib anything?
It's pretty much all recorded in isolation because Josh also lives in this neighborhood. Every now and again, Josh and I, our schedules will link up. And so we'll get to, and he's also, he's a creator on the show. So sometimes Josh will be in the studio and I'll get to read stuff with Josh or record with Josh. But other than that, it's all isolation. I met Catherine Hahn on an airplane, at the top of this year after we'd recorded most of the shows. We'd never even met before. So that's why, they feel so, they feel so lucky when there is chemistry and there are things that are working in animation because, we didn't have chemistry reads and things like that. So when things like that show up in the show, they're very excited and it also takes a while in animation. A lot of the animated shows, if you're an animation person like I am, a lot of these shows, the long running shows, you go back to season 1 and season 2 and they're a mess, they're, especially when you get into season 14, 15. I mean, when they really know the actors and the family chemistry. So it takes a while because animation is so disjointed. I really think it takes a little bit longer for those shows to come together in the way that we get so used to them. So I hope that Central Park is given the time. I hope that there's space for that in today's, the way media moves today, that Apple sticks with Central Park, because as good as it is now, I think it'll only get better as that family really gets to know each other. That's just a part of the creative process with animation. It takes a long time.
I'll just co-sign everything he said. And like the season 2 stuff I've been recording lately, I am so much happier with than anything I've seen thus far in season 1. Just the choices. I just understand Helen better, and I understand how she fits into the modes of storytelling better. So it's I agree that the animation takes time to really come together. But if you give it that, it started out pretty high, so hopefully we'll get to keep having time. Also, I'm just going to say, I say it all the time, but I didn't know that Leslie could do this. And I've known that dude pretty well. I've known him for a while, and I've seen a lot of his superpowers. He's one of my favorite animated voices of all time. Every time I watch an episode of this show, I am just so struck by how the range of voiciness that character has. It is so impressive. So anyway.
Thank you both. I appreciate it.